Why is sexual violence seen as an acceptable way to strengthen female characters? If you didn't know, when Tomb Raider 2013 was announced, Ron Rosenberg, a producer on the game, said, "Those scavengers will try to rape her. It's a huge step in her development." And the scene he was referring to was this one.
Trać mojego времени! I always find Она тоже была порочной стервой.
This is the scene where Lara is forced to kill for the first time, and it's a defining moment for her. The moment she starts her transition into the Lara Croft many people grew up with. But why is sexual assault the trigger for her evolution? It's never the trigger for male characters. Can you even imagine Nathan Drake being sexually assaulted? That just isn't something I would ever expect to see written into the story of a male character. So why is it used for female characters? Well, I think it all stems from a misunderstanding of what sexual violence really is and how it can affect someone. When it's used in media like here, it's used as a stand-in for any other form of violence. How often has the inciting incident of a story for a male character been the murder of one of their family members? It's quite a common plot device, but by using sexual violence in the place of the murder of a family member, it suggests it would have the same effect. But sexual violence takes away something completely different from a person. And that's not to say someone who's been assaulted wouldn't want revenge, more to say it's not the most likely response. It can actually trap someone, because the effect is a loss of something we should always have control over. It's the loss of autonomy. Someone who's been subject to sexual violence had control of their body taken away from them. So why is it used as a stand-in for other forms of violence? Well, I believe it's because it's often seen as the worst thing that can happen to a woman, and so it becomes the obvious thing to use if you want to break a character down, at least for a female character. Sexual violence against male characters seems not to happen, or at least is rarely explored. Likely because a lot of people find the reality that men can be assaulted and raped hard to even conceive. That's why when it does happen, it's often played for laughs. But should it ever be used to strengthen characters? Probably not, or at least not in the way it was used in Tomb Raider. In Tomb Raider, we get what is very clearly a sexual assault scene. You then kill the man for Lara in a quick time event because we need to protect her, and then we move on. It's never touched on again, it's never explored. It acts as the inciting incident and then is ignored, but it should have been explored. It should have added nuance to her character, because if you're not even going to explore the most surface level effects of sexual assault, then why use it at all? It wouldn't be used for a male character, but I'd like to hear what you think. Do you think sexual violence should be used to strengthen female characters?